and the Richard L. Shaw Athletic Endowment. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary doctorate, Doctor of Industry, with all rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
Richard Shaw, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today by virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university, I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Industry, with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. And present you with this diploma. I proudly present to you Dr. Richard Shaw.
Thank you, President Dr. Eisler, trustees, Provost Dr. Fleshman, Dean Staley, faculty members, families, former students, friends, staff, and most importantly, the Ferris College of Engineering and Technology graduating class of 2022. It is a humble honor to address this graduating class on this memorable occasion. Congratulations. It has been 59 years since I sat where you are today. After working in the HVAC industry, serving in the military, and more industry work, I returned to Ferris using my GI Bill to obtain a bachelor's degree, followed by my master's degree at the University of Michigan. The remaining years consisted of teaching, program director, professor emeritus, HVAC engineering technology, and finally serving on and past chair of the Ferris Foundation, working with university advancement to secure student endowments that help recruit and assist students financially to Ferris forever. So when President Eisler shocked and overwhelmed me during a casual dinner, I humbly accepted this opportunity. The next morning, with it still sinking in, I reflected that, good God, it took me well over a decade to attain my graduate degree, and you're going to give me a doctor's degree in just a few mere hours? Man, that's like money from home when Dad and Mom didn't have any. So here I am. Instead of merely offering a follow your heart speech, I want to share some of my life's 7 quotes and quips that help keep myself, students, and friends that listened in the middle of the road. Number 1, care. Care about all people, work, family, friends, and colleagues, every day of your life. How much you care about others will affect your success. A good example, teaching and learning are not synonymous. Learning only happens when your students know you care. Number 2, the harder I work, the luckier I get. That sign hung over my desk for many years. Recruiting in Westland near Detroit, I used that quote when talking to students. An instructor took note wrote it down, made a sign, and sent it to me. Together, we recruited a few students to Ferris who graduated and have done very well for themselves and their families. They worked harder, they got luckier. Number 3, if you get up in the morning and don't want to go to work, or you come home from work and can't say you learned something, don't go back. It's time for a change. If the change can't happen in your current position, find a different one. Make the changes to continue growing and enjoying where you're going to spend over 1/3 of your life. Number 5, Big Chief at night, Big Chief in the morning. There was not an 8 o'clock class I ever taught that quip wasn't mellowed out. Oh, and 2 students missing? That equals a quiz. Take out your pencil and paper. I vividly recall where that originated too, my father. He would open my brother and I's bedroom door and sternly say, with what seemed like every Saturday and Sunday, Big Chief at night, Big Chief in the morning. Sis would easily hear it also, and at that point we had a choice. Be in the car in 15 minutes to head to the Christmas tree and pine tree farm, or meet the Lord that day. And it seemed that the later we got home the night before, the earlier Dad's call came. 6, it's not the money you make, it's the money your money makes. Find a bank early. Pay yourself first. Invest and compound the nest of your rewards. 7, all ships leak. Adversity. If you haven't, you will find it. It stings, it hurts, but just get up, brush yourself off, and get going. It happens to all of us too. You'll make mistakes also. Own it. Fix it. Apologize, move on. These 7 quotes and quips can help keep you in the middle of the road for success in your career and in life. Ferris. 137 years ago, Woodbridge wrote in the first catalog advertising the Big Rapids Industrial School, quote, an institution that prepares young men and women for actual duties of life, unquote. That still says it precisely. Ferris has given you the foundation and applications, hands-on, of a higher, H-I-R-E, education. Finally, you're about to become alumni Bulldogs. Wear the Bulldog proudly. Come back to campus. Come back for a football tailgate, game, and help bring another national championship home to Ferris. And as Bulldogs, we need to give back to Ferris. And we're all recruiters of new students. You left a seat open and a lab that needs students to take your seat. We're all recruiters. So with that, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Ah, come on, we can do better than that. Bulldogs. 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 Recruit. Bulldogs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shaw. We now take pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we ask that the families and friends of the graduates remain at their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we invite family and friends to take photos in front of the stage. However, for safety purposes, the platform will be closed. We will be shaking hands today as part of the ceremony. However, if you prefer to not shake hands, please indicate so. The academic deans will assist President Eisler and Provost Fleischman to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022.
For the baccalaureate and associate degrees in the College of Engineering Technology, please rise. Will their families also please rise? Dean Michael Staley will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Engineering Technology, I'm honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Science, and Associate in Applied Science. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you bachelor and associate's degrees as they apply to you individually with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, graduates, College of Engineering Technology.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. Elizabeth Ann Tenwalde. Benita Marie Mosley, cum laude. Angel Krim. Brandon M. Empey. Jorge Luis Avitia. Nicholas James Welch. Jared James Breaker, cum laude. Courtney M. Kaminsky. Mark Lynn Brott. Joshua Robert Dunstan. Julie E. Taubitz, summa cum laude. Dawson Todd Forner. Miles Alexander Friend. Alexander Vernon Valenzuela Peters. Devin L. Hansen, magna cum laude. Derek David Norman. Jason Gong, cum laude. Dylan Wayne Jernberg. Mason T. Brummel. Caleb Mark Schlanderer. John Robert Hollida, summa cum laude. Dylan Alexander Roth, cum laude. Andrew Allen Pichette, cum laude. Alex Michael Shornack, cum laude. Tyler J. Potter. Nathan Allen Ladd. Yuri N. Karpushnikov. Brady Michael Fruin, cum laude. Quincy Lane Mailer. Nathaniel David Pitlawani, cum laude. Lontanel S. Likely. Christopher Adam Shuck. Tristan Avery Kerr. Reed Marcus Bannister, cum laude. Carson Christopher Brower, summa cum laude. Colin Lee Ingalls. Kyle Christopher Elliston. August O'Malley. Hannah L. McCrath. Christina G. Horn. Noah Ray Blyler. Anthony Michael Martin, cum laude. Nolan Robert Beck, magna cum laude. Logan D. Stanley. Austin Leonard Goronsky. Matthew J. Everhart. Zachary Reese Nightstep. Adam Kenneth LaJoy. Jason Thomas Proctor. Blake Stephen DeRosiers. Janine Marie Beaver. Virginia Madeline Donnelly. Michael Anthony Thomas. Alyssa Marie Flatty. Cameron Grace Kohler. Jerry N. Justice. Christopher Gauthier. Joshua Scott Lobsinger. Brooke Nicole Scott. Alyssa Ann Pritchard. Trevor Stephen Moore. Nathan James Proudfit, summa cum laude. Nathan Scott Tobach, cum laude. Graham Russell Bruca, summa cum laude. Ethan R. Schaefer, magna cum laude. Liam Thomas Moran. Seth J. Hoppus, magna cum laude. Trevor James Bodie, cum laude. Donovan James Mingy. Garrett Michael Moore. Christopher William Lewis, summa cum laude. Joshua James Walker. Jack Henry Smith. Tanner Lee Finn. Connor Michael Saunders. Dylan R. Sokolovich. Delton Zachary Appledinger, magna cum laude. Jacob Robert Warner. Benjamin Guy Fath. Nicholas James Mizak. Noah Eldrin Heimerman, magna cum laude. Keith Richard Garber. Ryan Allen Morrison. Jeffrey Wayne Waldschmidt. Derek Thomas Patterson. Jared Clay Whipple. Ryan P. Losey. Anthony Thomas Proffer, cum laude. John A. Van Fossen. Leah Madeline Nagy, magna cum laude. Marla Raquel Soto Castillo. Rogelio Nino Vasquez. Elizabeth Elise Westfall, magna cum laude. Brielle Juliana Butler. Shelby Lynn Kuhn, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Reese, magna cum laude. Brooke Marie Maney, summa cum laude. Ian James Wardowski, summa cum laude. Jacob Thomas Hudson. Sawyer Chad DeShano, cum laude. Logan Douglas Kaczynski, cum laude. Jarrett William Copeman. Corey Allen Robinson, cum laude. Adam Bradley Sealer. Blake Charles Burley. Kayla Marie Shaw. Alyssa Jade Henry. Owen Allen Cummins. Logan Harold Kulo. Ethan Roy Hart. Taylor G. Howe, cum laude. Anthony Joseph Lemeran. Christopher John Kohler. Chad Ryan Tamsen. John Philip Zarimba. Michael Thomas Wayland. Devin Thomas Looker. Tyler Robert Towns. Luke Gregory Orr, cum laude. David Henry Frey-Gruber, summa cum laude. Samuel Robert Klein. Killian Serdan Beeves. Mason Alexander Cook. Rami Namo, magna cum laude. Ethan James Underhill, magna cum laude. Nicholas Jason Kruger, summa cum laude. Isaac Austin Houghton. Kyler Allen Korstanji. Mackenzie Kyle Eagle, summa cum laude. Robert Stephen DeVos, Jr. Jacob Edward McClellan, summa cum laude. Aaron Jason Mantala. Brandon Victor Eller. Jonathan Jude Waylon Gainier. Jordan Joseph Golan. Peyton Bryce Loviska. James Michael McMullen, cum laude. Carl Keith Ludwig, summa cum laude. Jesse E. Osterhaus, summa cum laude. Canyon Job Sherrick, summa cum laude. Rayanne Lynn Kievit, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Swiger, cum laude. Trevor James Purdon. Thomas Earl Tompkins. Mitchell W. Klasner, cum laude. Gideon Victory Loy, magna cum laude. Alexander Cole Utek, cum laude. Keith Michael McCann. Cody William Boynton. Zachary Edward Wendell Nagel, magna cum laude. Patrick James Griffin. Quinn Patrick Robinson, summa cum laude. Kimberly Joan Sycama, summa cum laude. Garrett Scott McHarge, summa cum laude. Aiden James Watts. Jacob Allen Moore. Noah Hunter Stauffer, cum laude. Jason Alexander Winslow. Justin Michael Tickle. Jacob Kenneth Studer. Jacob William Thomas Rossman. Megan Reed Youngs. Devin Tyler Milligan. Dane Michael Conley, cum laude. Emily Rose Roth, summa cum laude. Lexi Grace Nelson. Spencer Thomas Perrin. Trevor Allen Shaw, cum laude. Kyle William Gay. Benjamin Dennis Keller, cum laude. Jake Patrick Faulkner. Eli Richard Gulka, summa cum laude. Jack Boyer. Casey Warren Carew, magna cum laude. Marissa Carey Tavernier, cum laude. Brendan Thomas Lee. Spencer Allen Walmsley. Hassan Theoguni. Austin Russell Coggins. Casey Allen Walters. Trevor C. Kunkel, cum laude. Gregory Michael Bush, magna cum laude. Jeffrey David Poteres. Hunter Lee Hamilton. Darren Thomas Lilly. Kaylin Beth Pressel. Justin Wesley Moore, cum laude. James Edward Eno, cum laude. John William Very, magna cum laude. Dylan Albert Dankenbring, cum laude. Michelle Lynn Abramson. Dexter Jean Hostetler, cum laude. Jonathan Fortin, Edward Fortin. Jared Marks Conwell, cum laude. Mitchell David Rice. Andrew William Harma, magna cum laude. Nolan Robert Sandberg, cum laude. Lucas Jeffrey Klein, magna cum laude. Noah Quinton Shaner, cum laude. Zachary Mark Backus. Tristan Nicholas Terry. Mary Kathleen Cronin. Sylvia Bauk. Kaylee Marie Alcumbrack. Sydney Lauren Princing, cum laude. Gabriel Franklin Lecomte. Joshua Stephen Hogan. Samuel Curtis Paternoster, cum laude. Catherine Grace Fodor, magna cum laude. Michael James Middlestat. Dakota James Castor, magna cum laude. Colin Adam Connor, cum laude. Zachary Peter Jensen. Rodine Matthew Dialogo. Dalton Ryan Ormsby. Aaron James Porterfield. Garrett Michael Murphy. Mike Allen McCormick. David Sue. Ryan Brad Anderson. Jacob Matthew Simon. Bailey James Hamblin, cum laude. Christopher A. Gartrell, cum laude. Dominic Lofreddi. Allison Joe Jacobson, magna cum laude. Tanner John Lee. Nicholas Kirk Boyd, summa cum laude. Gabriel Elijah Klee, cum laude. Wyatt J. Brower, cum laude. Blake A. Lesh. Jared Bradley Vinton. Arman Gandivia. Patrick D. Craig. Jacob Michael Mondak, summa cum laude. James Peyton Bilowski, cum laude. Jared Forrest Conrad, magna cum laude. Zach Blystone. Bailey Joseph Bullock, summa cum laude. Jack Thomas Pramuka. Seville Wally Koshaba. Jake F. Glan. Davison Douglas Kenyon. Peter August Smerecki. Eric Michael Essenberg, cum laude. Brittany Lee Huck. Min Kim, summa cum laude. Zachary Jacob Talamonte, cum laude. James Edward Eberhart. Andrew Riley Upton. Daniel J. Pavlik. Adam Michael Hellner, summa cum laude. Daniel John Becker, summa cum laude. Joshua Wesley Tripp, cum laude. Zen Lee, summa cum laude. Byron D. Brooks. Mario Ramirez. Wyatt Allen Nash, cum laude. Alexander C. Hankert. Jacob Roger Bolin, cum laude. Eric Tyler Martin. Daniel Wesley Grodzinski. Bruce Allen Hudson. Adriana Elizabeth Ash, magna cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Engineering Technology.
Will all of our graduates please stand? There's a long-standing tradition in commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of your accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to you. Please be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. We will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. But remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you, fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunset mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Fair estate, all hail.
We ask that you remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony. Thank you for sharing this special day with us. We encourage you to meet the faculty and university representatives following the ceremony. An early Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms here today. Please have a safe trip home, and you are dismissed.
What up, dog? I just wanted to say thanks to my mom and dad who have been a huge support system while I've been at school, as well as my brother, sister, and sister-in-law. And I also wanted to thank the few close friends that I've made here at Ferris. You guys know who you are. As for faculty and staff, I wanted to thank Emily Malloy and Amari McGee, who have been my bosses here at Ferris, and Jim Van Treese, Mary Zimmer, and Kathy Bordeaux, who have helped me along the way.
Hey family and friends, thanks for coming out. I'm happy to be getting out of here. Okay, so can we hurry up? Can we move this along so we can go? Yay!
Thank you, family and friends, for coming out tonight. I appreciate you all.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. Love you.
I just wanted to thank my mom and dad for being there for me for my whole graduation experience. I can't believe that I'm graduating as a Bulldog just like you guys did. And I want to also thank my brother and my sister for being there for me through it all. Thanks, guys. Love ya.
Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm in my cap and gown in the infamous courts here. But I just want to say I did it. 4 years of college is hard work. I'm telling you, it's not easy to be a student and work full time. But I'm here, I got golden cords, and I'm ready to walk the stage in 2 months. But before I even do that, I just want to give thanks to everyone that helped me during this journey. My best friend, my mom, and my dad, and then my siblings. And then I also want to thank my closest friends back home, you know, Brandon and my best friend Jonathan, just everybody that's been there to help me when I've been struggling with school and just been thinking about quitting, but they told me to keep going, you got this, and here I am. I'm gonna be graduating on May 7th, and I will take my degree and go and work. So, we did it, bye!
All right, I just want to thank my husband for all of his support through the past 5 years. My kids, JJ, Lexi, Avery, thank you for helping me with the late nights and being patient with me. We've made a lot of memories the past few years, and I appreciate you guys being supportive of me, the late nights, early mornings, and the fact that it was hard dealing with your mom, being stressed out with homework and stuff, but we did it. And hopefully you guys take away a lot from this. My experiences, our experience as a family with your mom graduating in a later point in her life. And I appreciate all my family, all my friends, all of your guys' help and support and staying with me through all of this. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to my parents. Without y'all, I would never did it. But listen, I'm done, and I can't wait to start living life.
I want to say thank you to all my family and friends who have supported me throughout this time. It's been a long journey here at Ferris, and I'm so excited to say I'm getting my master's, and I'm excited for this next chapter. So thank you, family, thank you, friends, thank you to my families and friends here at Ferris as well. So thank you, and let's celebrate.
I want to thank all my family and friends for pushing me to pursue my dreams. I'm so excited to become a nurse and graduate this semester. Thank you again.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad, my grandma, my brother, and all my friends that have helped me get to this point, and I'm really excited for my future.
I would just like to say thank you to my parents, my friends, and to the Office of Multicultural Student Services for helping me with everything that I needed all through college. Thanks, guys. Go Bulldogs!
Thank you to all my friends and family for supporting me these last 4 years, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hi, Mom. Thank you. Wanted to give you a special shout out as I'm graduating. your fourth and final kid. So congratulations to you for getting all of us through that. It means a lot to all of us, I'm sure. Thanks again.
Shout out to my mama. Thank you, mama, who did it for Winnie. Shout out to my grandma. Hey, bro. Y'all messing up my video. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for supporting me through the journey. Shout out to the guys, support to the kills. That was it.
Hey, class of 22, made it. Shout out to the family. Pops, Rita, Nye, Rita, all that. You know, shout out to y'all, everybody. Y'all.
Thanks to everybody who made this day possible. Wife Micah, daughter Hannah, my son Britt, David Damari, my mentor, all the people at Ferris State University, Michigan College of Optometry, and the College of Optometry. Thank you for everything you've done to make this wonderful day possible.
I just want to thank all of my family and friends for always pushing me and supporting me to reach my goals.
My name is Madison Lee, and I just want to thank my family, friends, and all of the faculty that have helped me get to where I'm at today. My name is Jocelyn Worth. I also want to thank my family and all the professors that I've had to make my experience at Ferris wonderful. And we also want to thank Ferris for introducing us to each other.
Hi, I'm Elise Gustin, and I would just like to thank the faculty, my friends, and family for helping me get to this point. It's been a long time coming. I would also like to make a special thanks to my mother, who could not be here with us today, but she's here in spirit. Mama, we did it, hey!
I'd like to say thank you to my family, my parents, grandparents, and uncle, and all the people I've met at Ferris thus far. It's been a great time, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey everybody, it's Brendan Sanders here. I just wanted to thank Dr. A, Professor Stack, Mom and Dad, and Ferris State University for giving me all the opportunities in the world to prove myself. I hope I made you guys proud.
Thank you for supporting me on my college journey. Enjoy yourself at our graduation.
I just want to say thank you to my lovely parents and my brothers for supporting me through my whole entire college experience, and Dr. Miskell Floating.
I'd like to thank my mom for helping me through everything through college, and paying my tuition and college textbooks, supporting me through all my projects and everything. And I'd also like to thank Enrique for giving me the inspirational words every single night when I'm back home. They've helped me through all this time, and I'm grateful for all of you guys.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming and celebrating me. I really want to thank my parents, especially my mom, for taking her time and going through all of this with me as I transition to getting out of here. Thanks everyone, love you guys.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my family and friends for supporting me during this crazy time of earning my master's degree. Especially my children who had to put up with some grouchiness. And I also want to give a shout out to the criminal justice professors in the master's program who have all been awesome and understanding. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for coming to my graduation. I'd like to say thank you to my family, my husband, my children, and my mother for all the endurance, and my brother, of course. But I'd like to thank my husband for being patient, my children for being patient, for the long nights that I had to stay up and not able to spend time with you as a family. Thank you again.
I want to thank everybody who supported me through my process of getting my master's. So I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my brother. I want to thank my Uncle Dan, my Aunt Bonnie, my cousin Chris, my cousin David, my friend James, my friend Christian. I want to thank everybody who supported me during this time and was my support system even when things were difficult. So thank you again.
My name is Sarah Fozzie, and I would like to thank my parents and my best friends, Aubrey, Rachel, and Rachel's husband, Joe, for always being there for me. Thanks again.
Just want to say thanks to my parents for all the love and support that they have given me throughout this whole process, and the love of my fiance through all the stress that I've been dealing with through college and being a first-gen graduate. It's been amazing. Thank you, Ferris State, for all the wonderful times, and I will miss you.
Mom, Dad, I really want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you had for me in this, these difficult few years, but we've gotten through it. I'm now graduating, getting a big kid job. I couldn't have done it without you guys, the rest of my loving family, my beautiful fiance, and then obviously Ferris State University. Thank you for all the time you gave me. I'll miss you.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my grandparents,
my sisters, and my brother for encouraging me, getting me to this place. I want to thank my professors for teaching me everything that I know, and I want to thank my friends for motivating me and keeping me on track.
Hi, my name is Julia Howard. I just wanted to give a big thank you to my friends, family, instructors for everything that you've contributed to my college career. I'm so excited to go off and start my next step at MSU.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for allowing me to go head this